Shelly, revenge ever?
Well, in high school, you know, I found out my guy was cheating on me, so I told him I was pregnant, and I wasn't.
Good one.
He was like, it was to the point where he's like, I want you to go take you to the doctor, and so my girlfriend was pregnant, and I had her.
Did you get the abortion when you go shopping?
No, I made her pee in something, so I brought it to the doctor, went with him, peed on a stick, everything came out positive. He was freaking out. I have an abortion, you have to have an abortion, you know, whatever. I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it. And so this went on for a minute, so I would stuff my face before I'd see him because I was so skinny, so you don't eat a little pudge.
Right. God,
so I would go to his house. I would totally act like I was pregnant.
She went in character, didn't she?
Yeah, finally, he gave me the money to go get an abortion. I said I was going to go with my sister, which I never did. And
you even have a sister.
No, but here's the crazy thing. He was really happy I got this fake abortion. Found out the other girl he was cheating on me with, she got pregnant, kept her baby. And so years later, I bump into him, and he was like, man, I can't believe you killed my kid, this and that. He was so upset that I got an abortion that he told me to go get in the first place. And I'm like, thinking, I never even had your kid, but until this day, he thinks, like, I killed his baby.
But until now, because he's probably listening. Do you want to shout him out? Shout out to, what's his name? First name.
His first name was Oscar.
Shout out to Oscar.
Oscar. She lied. She got your abortion money.
She bought a purse.
Back then.
But you want to hear what's even funnier? I was still a virgin. And we tried to have sex one time, and you know, because the doctor said, like, if you rub it on the outside and like pre-cum gets in it, you can get pregnant.
You were pregnant.
That's why he didn't believe I was pregnant. But then when I brought him to the doctor with me, he believed it.
That's hilarious. He thought he got you pregnant by dry humping.
From the rim.
That's great.
He thought he had rim job pregnancy.
Hilarious.
Wow.
That's brilliant. Okay. Shelly, I never thought I'd say this to you, but that's brilliant.
Wow.
Seriously, brilliant.
You're smarter than we thought.
Claudia, have you ever...
You underestimate her.
I don't really do stuff like that. I'm very even-keeled woman.
You mean in the 2000s?
Sure.
In the 2000s.
Well, one time, the man I did talk about, the Planet of the Apes guy, I mean, I tell you, I talk about the same guys over and over again. He put his hands on me. I mean, it wasn't that he cheated on... Well, I think he did, but... I guess he gave somebody else not hard penis. So one time his car was outside by a club, and I got to throw something at it. And he just got a paint job. I hope no district attorneys are listening to this. Anyways, it was a long time ago. So there was trash day in the neighborhood I was in, and there was a vacuum cleaner sitting outside. So I picked up the vacuum cleaner, and I basically used it as a baseball bat to his car.
Wow.
And that was...
You broke the windows, or did you just... Oh.
It was a small car too. I mean, it couldn't take a lot of beating, trust. It was a tiny car.
So I pistol whipped his car with a vacuum cleaner. Pretty much. It was pretty much destroyed.
Wow.
And let me see.
And there's more details because she was there and you guys were
laughing.
Oh my God, this is one of them.
I'm trying to think.
Did you key the car too? Or?
No, I don't do that.
No,
that's bitchy.
No, she doesn't do that.
Have you flattened tires?
One time, my friend Linda, who I used to hang around with when I was younger, we were outside of a pizza joint, and her guy, they got in some stupid argument. He threw a hot slice of pizza at her, right? And the sauce was really hot on pizza, right? It was in front of everybody. He kind of clowned her. Basically the equivalent of throwing some chicken at someone in front of Roscoe's when everybody's there, like 2 a.m.
Right.
Wow. Anyways, she was like, "What that?" We're in high school, so we went to his house. He loved his car, right? Girls love fucking with guys' cars. So he had a fence around the house, so we like dug a hole underneath the fence at nighttime.
Oh my God.
We like commando style. we were on our elbows, like we went under the hole. We got into the complex. I don't know why we did all this. Why we just jumped the fence like we were digging. Do you guys know how long it takes to dig a hole?
Who does that?
Really hard.
Who does that? That's like some Shawshank Redemption.
I felt like that. Felt like that. So anyways, we broke in. And we see his car. We spray painted his windshield black, and then we.
Oh my God!
We tried to slit the tires with the bullshit ass knife we had. So, anyways, he called her crying like, "Oh, somebody messed in my car." She's like, "Oh, baby, it'll be okay." No one ever knew about that. I have one more revenge story, real quick.
No,
I was working at the movie theaters in Rhode Island, in Massachusetts, whatever. When I was younger, I worked the concession stand. There was a drug dealer came in, and he was like. You know, we had closed the concession stand down for the night, so it was too late I couldn't give him any popcorn. He was really mad about it. So anyways, long story short, he cussed me out. You're a bitch. I never seen somebody so angry over popcorn. Damn. He was really mad. So anyways, he called me every kind of name in the book. I'm like, dude, the register is closed. But just go to your seat and I'll see what we can do. At the end of the night, like, we sweep the popcorn off the floor. Oh! I didn't say anything. And then we put it, and I threw it in the bag. And
butter on it.
Yeah. It was hair and dust. Oh. A little bit of Windex.
Love it.
And I gave it to him. And when he left the movie, he was like, "That shit was nasty." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I
told
you
did say that.
Yeah. Years later, I became cool with them, and I was like, I gotta tell you something.
Oh my God.
He was like, I was wondering why that shit was so nasty. But I didn't tell him about the Windex. I said we gave him stale popcorn. Anyway, sorry about that.
So you didn't
drug
tell him it was on
dealer.
the floor?
You didn't tell him it was on the floor.
Oh, hell no. He's a drug
So
dealer.
you still told him the truth.
Yeah, he's a drug dealer.
He put a hit out for you.
Shout out to the drug dealer in Providence, Rhode Island. You know who you are. All right, we have Ant the Bandit from Detroit. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Ass Band. What? Who? What kind
Ant
of
the Bandit.
Oh, Ant the Bandit.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
Hey.
I'm just calling to say that I think the conversation has really gotten lost in the whole sexuality of the thing, because it's more things other than, you know, cheating or having a baby with somebody else. I mean, I do agree that those things they're rotten and horrible for whichever side is involved, but it's not always things of that nature that could provoke hate over the years. I mean, you know, constant verbal abuse or physical abuse, or, you know, like me, I'm in a relationship of 8 years, you know, married for 8 years, and my wife does things like, okay, I lost my mother last year, and my wife tells me that she promised my mother on her deathbed that she was going to take care of me. Now, she does shit like, you know, runs up $1,000 cell phones and, you know, just things of that nature. And that's, you know, over a course of period of time, yeah, it takes a lot more of the little things to provoke the hatred as opposed to like a cheating or physical abuse or something like that. But it doesn't have to be that big of a spectrum. It could be little things over a long period of time that just forces you to look at this person every single day a little bit different in a negative way.
Are you there yet with your wife? You're feeling hatred for your wife?
I'm close. I'm very, very close. I mean, she'll do things like, you know, she'll go on, you know, a trip or whatever. Now, granted, going on vacation is essentially what it is. You know, you go hang out with friends, or you go to visit family or whatever, and you're gone for 3 or 4 days, and you don't call your children or, you know, call home for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Your
saying?
wife's cheating on you.
It's just little things. Now, if I
Maybe she
left
needs a break.
and went with my friends for 4 days or went to go visit family and I didn't call home, I'd be all types of, you know, you guys know the words.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I
Not even a text.
believe, I'm a firm believer in what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you have the ability to do certain things, you can't criticize the person that you're with for mimicking those. And they might not be mimicking you out of spite. They might just say, hey, okay, she feels comfortable enough in the relationship to do X and Y, and then I should feel comfortable enough to do that, but I shouldn't get ridiculed for that. You know what I mean?
The reason she's ridiculing you is because she feels guilty because she thinks you're doing what she's doing. Because if she wasn't doing anything, she wouldn't care. She'd be like, okay, whatever, because that's how he is.
Yeah, I don't know about a
But,
wife going out of town and not calling your kids or her husband.
That's
you
cheating to me.
You got to be suspicious of that.
You don't think she's cheating on you?
One of those people. I mean, and if she was, I mean, personally, at this point, I mean, I might have cared like a year or two into the relationship, but at this particular point, if she was, I hope that's the case. Really.
She takes a lot of vacations by herself.
I feel like you're looking for a reason to get out of the relationship now.
Right.
I think that is.
And you kind of have it. You know, being unhappy right now is, you want to leave before you get to that serious point of hate, you know, when it gets
break up
ugly.
amicably and not be, like what Tina said, not at that point.
Right, and if you got kids together, you want to stop that before it gets that bad. You don't want to hate, to go through life hating the mother or the father of your kids is not, come on.
Not good.
I think you need to make moves.
That's enough of a reason.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you.
hope you resolve your issue.
Yeah, good
All
luck
right,
to you.
lightning round. Ladies, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lightning implies speed. All right. Our question.
Wait, one more call.
Oh, break first? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I've been informed that I'm jumping the gun here. All right. Topic tonight, a thin line between love and hate. What turns love into hate? We'll be back with more after the break. Think about this. My love turned to hate when he ... Fill in the blanks. Hit us on Twitter. We'll be back with more right after the break. Welcome back to the Claudia, Jordan Show and the Pigeons. Our topic tonight, thin line between love and hate. What turns love into hates? That's our topic. We are getting hit on the Twitter and the Facebook. Before I go on, I want to say something to you ladies. People ask why I call you pigeons, and there's like a little bit of criticism, some people talking shit.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with
The dirty birds.
The dirty birds. It doesn't.
It's not a dirty bird.
Sorry, I know those are the pigeons you
Well,
see
you
on
know,
the street.
sometimes I get low key offended, Claudia. Why do you call us?
You get offended, too, Serena. It's not that you're not as good as the beautiful swans and peacocks or doves or other better-looking birds. It's that the pigeon was used as a messenger.
We just bring the word.
And the pigeon's common. The pigeon's like on the streets.
Their scientific names are doves.
That's what
they
homeless people
are.
do too. You know, they just hang out on the street.
No, but back in the day, Flora, we talked about
Yeah,
this.
pigeons are doves, though. Just know that. Pigeons are doves.
They're dirty doves.
Dirty doves.
Oh, actually,
Sorry, but that's what they are.
So we're dirty doves.
no, you guys, it's coming out wrong. You guys are messengers. You show light.
That's what they were used.
You know that hole that you were digging back in '98? Yeah, you're going a little bit deeper into that hole. So.
Every week,
a little bit.
I'll try to explain it better. Yeah, every week.
That'd be great.
Yeah, you guys are messengers. You bring
We bring the word.
inspiration and knowledge to the streets. And sometimes not. And sometimes you shit on people.
You know?
So there you go.
Apropos. There you go.